Welcome to the first episode of the Teepee Men Podcast with your host, Asher Wise, and your co-host, Kemper Kramer, and Trey, whatever your last name is.
Wow, you can't even remember my last name.
Swanson?
Yeah, that's it.
I love Joe
Like
Swanson.
Joe.
I've never heard that joke before. That's such an
That's a
original
new one.
joke.
Could restart that one.
Ignore the peanut gallery. So, how are you guys
So-
today?
So,
It's going.
Alright. How's our host Asher doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Anything exciting happened today?
No.
Yeah, same. I mean, we got snowed in, level 3 snowstorm. You know, the whole works. Super fun. You guys only went to a level 2, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think.
Alright, boys.
So I'm not sure what the difference is between a level 2 and 3, except the fact that it's illegal to drive in a 3.
Yeah.
I think that might just be the only difference. But I'm not gonna risk it. Well,
Alright, time to start on our first podcast, or first podcast topic. Would Germany have won World War One? Two.
and how they could have won it.
And yes, and how?
So I think we gotta start with like the big thing. Is like when they first came to power. Hitler was very persuasive. He got a massive crowd of people to support his cause. And I just feel like, I don't know how to word this. How
You're
do you
trying to
think?
word here.
Hitler was a good guy.
I don't know about that
Oh.
now.
Maybe from Hitler's perspective.
Hitler's
like-
perspective, everyone was the bad guy.
That's
Except
fair.
Hitler.
Yeah, he was the good guy, of course. I mean, we're not in the eyes of the Jewish, but that's okay.
The thing about Hitler is, like, the most extreme of circumstances had to be there for him to rise to power. And they were.
They
And
would
he
best.
promised, he would bring Germany back to greatness. He'd bring them out of this big economic depression. And he did. And, that was all well and good. And then he started doing all the Nazi things. And that is not okay. And then, but yeah, his, basically just his promise of bringing Germany out of the dumpster is what saved him. And then he started, purging all of his enemies and whatnot. And that was
Most of his
he
enemies.
cheated.
Yeah, most of his
He
enemies
speed
consist
ran. Yeah.
of Jewish people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you get rid of the Hitler parts of Hitler, he's a pretty cool guy.
But there's a lot of Hitler parts to remove.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to pick out the ones. He wrote a book about it.
That's fair. That is very true.
How long did he spend in prison? Do we know? I'm gonna look that up. How long
I think it was only a few months.
did Hitler
Yeah.
stay in prison? Hitler was convicted of high treason and sentenced to 5 years in prison. He served only 8 months of his sentence.
Yeah, he wrote a book in there.
Yeah. So he had like 8 months to write an entire book.
Yeah.
My man.
And like, I'm looking at this. Have you guys ever read his book, Mein Kampf?
Can't say I have.
I've thought about it.
I'm kind of just curious what he wrote in there. I'm gonna look that up. It's an autobiography
He literally
manifesto.
wrote about his plan. But nobody took him seriously, so he actually still nobody took him seriously until he actually started doing it.
Yeah, and like then people started to trust him.
Yeah.
And then I think that's how he rose to power. He kind of just took advantage of people. Like I mean, I feel like how modern politics, they promise things, they promise things, they do one of those things, and then they just kind of do whatever they want from there. Then
Hitler
Joe Biden.
delivered a lot of his promises.
he did fulfill, like,
Yeah.
I mean, he fixed the Germany economy, which was a big problem.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't for him, Germany would probably be in a terrible state. But I don't think that makes up for what he did.
No.
Yeah, he did good thing, but that doesn't mean he did good things.
Yeah.
You are a bad guy, but that does not mean you are a bad guy.
You are a bad guy, but that not mean you a bad guy.
That's like, honestly, you know, I would like to imagine a world where Hitler just doesn't exist.
Really?
Like he doesn't come to power. I feel like that could be an interesting scenario.
Oh, here's an off-topic question. Do you guys believe in the multiverse? And do you guys know what that is?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Maybe.
I don't know, cause like, there's a part of me that's like, let's be honest, like, how are we gonna like, how
Prove
would
it.
we prove that?
Yeah.
Exactly. But at the same time, how would you disprove it?
Exactly. It's like there's no way to. It's like,
We,
you go.
yeah, like it's just like as of right now, and like as of the next like 200, 300, 500 years, millennia, like it's not happening. Like we can look however, like we can send out however many telescopes we want. I don't think we're seeing a multiverse. We're not breaking reality here.
It's kind of like we can't tell if we're living in a simulation. It's like there's no way to prove it, but there's also no way to disprove it.
Exactly.
If we were living in a
It's just a theory.
If we were living in a simulation, that'd be rather interesting, you know?
Yeah, there's plenty of things that we can't explain. And like there's plenty of things that just but it has to be such a powerful computer.
Yeah.
Massive. Probably and then the question would be, why would they simulate? And that's
Yeah.
I mean, one of the theories I have, if a intelligent species had the ability to create this artificial universe, I feel like the only reason they would want to do that is you see, when they progress, eventually when people progress, you get better technology. So they're going to steal technology from a fake civilization. Like, let's say, in the simulated universe, they invent flying cars. And we want that technology. Yeah. So then we would just watch what they did, because they're on a hard drive, basically. They're in a computer, you can just see what they did.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've met people who believe that, like, because like my one friend, like, believes in like the back rooms. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
I don't.
I'm not sure what that is.
Basically, like, it's like, it's this thing that people believe that, like, it's essentially just an event that happens, like the way they describe it is you note clip out of reality and end up in this that's literally the explanation they give. And then it's literally just like these back rooms that like are just like you just like wander around, like the
emptiness,
like the emptiness of like like the back rooms of reality is essentially what it is.
Yeah,
that is definitely an interesting like theory.
Definitely, I could see why some people understand that.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense somewhat.
I
Yeah.
mean, then you got like, Uncanny Valley itself is a horrifying thought. You know,
What is that?
Uncanny Valley is pretty much the closer something gets to more human, the more scary it looks. Like
Oh yeah, like yeah, because like in your mind, you know it's not human, but it
Or
looks human.
yeah, and
yeah,
this thing what it says on here is it's when a human-like appearance on a robotic object and the emotional response to it invokes. Kind of like the
yeah.
Mr. Incredible meme. You know
Yeah,
what those are, right?
yeah. Mr. Incredible is uncanny.
Very.
I love
My
those.
question is, why do we have it though? You know, like why do we have the Uncanny Valley?
I think this is.
Because like that's not something that just like certain humans picked up. It's like everybody.
I'm looking at this graph, and it explains why it's called Uncanny Valley. Yeah, I'm actually going to post this in the group chat just so you can see what this is. But then, like when I saw this graph, it makes a lot more sense. Actually, I'm not going to post it in the chat, but because I'm too lazy. But it's basically a graph that shows on on the left side it says non-human, and on the right side it says human, fully human. And then the scale is labeled human likeness to emotional reaction. So when you take something that's non-human, and you give it more human features, it goes up like a normal graph. But then eventually it hits this point where it tanks down, and it hits super low. It's not even. It's like less human. It's kind of weird how the
Yeah.
graph is, and it's like a huge
Uncanny
dip.
Valley is interesting.
And just look up Uncanny Valley or Uncanny Valley graph,
Yeah, yeah.
and like that makes sense. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, like, yeah, if I'm looking, this graph has Mr. Incredible is on the top of the graph.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
this
I'm looking at the same one. It's got Polar Express near the bottom.
I know. I just saw that. I was the same one. I was like, that's making me. He is the Polar Express guy. He was great. Yeah, like I could see why. Okay, that makes sense. Cause like yeah, it's just weird how it's like it goes from and it goes up and it hits a point where it just tanks and it's just
Yeah.
instantly it's not human. It's not even close. It's not. It's more not. It's less human than a non-human. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's weird. And like just like back to the multiverse theory. It's like when like if there was a multiverse, would there be a universe for each universe? So like in the multiverse, you choose one of the universes in the multiverse, and does that universe have a multiverse of its own?
Well, if you think about it, right? Every single like decision you make would be like a different multiverse.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
like the butterfly
Like there's a
effect.
universe where like yeah, there's a universe where like you don't
Eat
you
cereal
don't
in the
pick up
morning.
that quarter that you found on the ground. You just walk past it.
Yeah, it's just
For each and everything. That's just like makes my brain feel weird.
yeah, just
Yeah,
you
but
go.
because that's interesting. Because then you have to think like every every single thing you do is can change into a multiverse. Like, let's say you decide to like look at the cup across the room and then a poster. But what if you looked at
Yeah.
the ceiling instead of the poster? Well, there's a multiverse. Or like
Yeah.
the fireplace instead of the like there's just so many different things that could just split.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the butterfly effect. Like have you guys ever
Yeah.
seen someone play Until Dawn?
Seen people play it. I've never played it myself.
Yeah,
I don't
because
own a PlayStation.
yeah, the game Until Dawn, it's all about the butterfly effect, which it's about like the butterfly effect is just every decision you make has outcomes. Like,
Yeah.
here's an example. You're walking down the street and you see a quarter on the ground, like Kemper was talking about, and you choose not to pick up the quarter. You just go home, and then you go about the rest of your day and your life. But then let's say you pick up that quarter, and then you walk into a store because now you have a quarter you can spend, and then you buy a bar of chocolate. Let's say this is the ancient times of 1980, and you walk, and now you have a chocolate bar, and you're happy for that day because now you have chocolate. Like just, it very different outcomes.
Yeah.
Like there's all kinds of effects like that, like the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Mandela effect is super fun because the Mandela effect is an unusual phenomenon when a large group of people remember something differently than how it actually occurred. So like, if like for example, like everyone always remembers Fruit of the Loom with like the cornucopia, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't actually have a cornucopia.
Is it?
Yeah, they never had that. Because if you look up the logo for them, they don't have the logo. It's
Yeah.
just fruit they have. And like, oh yeah, the Monopoly guy, you know about him, right?
Yeah.
Everyone always thinks he's a monocle. He doesn't have a monocle.
Oh, I knew that one.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, he just seems like a guy that would have a monocle.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of effects like that.
Yeah. It's wacky.
Man, yeah, that is really interesting.
Mm-hmm. Like if I said like, how do you guys spell Looney Tunes?
Oh,
Looney
L
Tunes. Luuny.
Okay, what about just the tunes part? How would you spell the tunes part?
Tunes. I remember it's wonky.
But then like yeah, a lot of people also remember it Toons.
Oh, like cartoon.
It's weird. It's like
Yeah, that's how I
because now I'm going.
imagine.
I gotta look up which one is it. It's Looney Tunes. Yeah, it's like you tune into something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I remember spelling it, and my mom was like, "That's not how you spell it. It's spelled differently."
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it was tunes, like Toons. Turns out
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
not. Man, there's some weird effects. All
Yeah.
these, so many different like so many different like impacts. Like I think there was like an emoji one about one of Apple's emojis.
I'm gonna
Mandela effect.
look at all the Mandela effect examples.
Oh, here's a good example. So you guys know about the the criminal emoji,
Yeah.
The what?
the robber emoji.
Oh yeah.
That's not a real thing.
Hmm?
That
What?
emoji doesn't exist.
What?
That never existed. But like everyone thinks it does. It's so weird.
That
It's
is
whack.
really interesting.
I know it's like
Yeah.
thousands, millions of people just assume, but it doesn't exist, and it never has existed. So like, where does that come from?
It's weird.
This is the Mandela effect is very interesting.
Yeah, just it's
'Cause,
so
I mean, it's
weird.
not even like it's like subconscious.
Like even like a handshake emoji that doesn't exist, or the fingers crossed emoji doesn't exist.
I think you're capping with that one.
It's not, unless I am. Because I feel like I've seen that before. Like fingers crossed. It's so weird. Cause like I'm looking at the emojis right now, and I'm not seeing anything for handshake. Yeah, there's a handshake emoji, I think. Yeah, okay, never mind. There's a handshake emoji. I lied about that one. But I can't find one for finger crossed.
Fingers crossed. Found it.
Oh,
I
really?
said it.
Let me check that out. Yeah, but I guess this post lied. But like just the one example from like the robber, it's like
Criminal. That's not real. That is.
yeah, it never existed ever. And it's like something that just I feel like it did exist. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's all the Mandela effect.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, but like, cause like I'm trying to think of like a really good one. Like there's so many examples and stuff. This I wonder if there's anything else like the Mandela effect. Weird effects. 5 weird quantum effects. I don't think that's what I wanted. How would I word this? Oh, phenomenon maybe? Weird phenomenon effects. It's like there's so many different ones. I'm still stuck on the robber emoji one. That one still get me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because like it's one of those I swear I've seen it in the Emoji Movie.
Yeah, like maybe that's where it came from.
Probably is.
I'm going to rewatch the Emoji Movie.
Literally everybody is getting tripped up on. It's just in the Emoji Movie and it just doesn't exist.
Yeah, I don't even like the Emoji Movie.
I think it's on Netflix.
Is it?
It would be on Netflix.
Oh yeah, of course it would. Everything's on Netflix.
Oh.
There's so many.
Yo!
What?
What?
Oh, this is in a I'm gonna send a certain image.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
The squad. That's the only picture I found of all 3 of us. And Justin.
Yeah, and Justin.
Justin's just there.
Hey yo, Justin's the homie.
Justin is the homie. Justin, actually, you look the same every year.
Actually,
Never change, bro.
man, I look so ugly in that photo.
You do. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
And you look like you're about to molest me.
I had some thoughts going on there.
Like, look. You wearing striped pants.
Yeah. We don't.
No,
You
those
can
are
see the outline of my phone in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's such a bad picture, dude.
Yeah, that's a while ago.
It's
That's
so
an old
bad.
Boy Scout photo.
That
It's
is
from. Let's see. That's from. When is that from? It's from 2019.
Oh,
Jesus
wow.
3
Christ.
years ago.
But that doesn't feel that long ago. It looks like it was long ago,
know.
but 3 years doesn't feel any
doesn't,
long.
but it clearly is.
Yeah. Man, I look so ugly in that photo. I think that's when did I have braces back then? I'm not sure.
Think you did? I don't actually remember.
I don't remember when I got braces. I'll have to ask my parents. That's old photo.
Whoa.
Oh.
Where are you getting these from?
I went to the Facebook page and I just typed in date released or whatever. Date posted.
I don't use Facebook. I wouldn't even like know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't know how to Facebook.
I'm old.
You have a flip phone. Yes, you are.
Speaking of flip phones, Germany could not have won the Second World War.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
literally
That's
impossible.
where we started from, I guess.
Yeah, and then we went on to like the Mandela Effect and alternate universes and stuff.
I mean, that's kind of how I want this podcast to go, just to dive into whatever we're interested about. I'm kind of
Whatever
happy about
comes
that.
to mind.
All right, we did Trey's segment, the weird psychology section.
Kemper, you
Who's
choose.
next? Me. World War II. Germany was stupid. Let me give you an essay why. It all started in summer of 1914 with the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. Basically,
And that's all you need to know?
yeah, just pretty
History of the
downhill
world.
from there. History of the world right there. We have anime in Japan because of that now.
So what? That's the punishment.
That's the biggest punishment.
If you guys could go to space, would you?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. What about
Depends. I'd have to see the likelihood of survival.
it's let's just say it's like it's a Falcon 9, very reliable rocket. I mean, it's very unlikely that you would die in that thing.
Depends. Why would I be going to space?
Why did
That
Jeff
is-
Bezos
that's
go to
a
space?
good point, actually.
Why did Jeff Bezos go to space?
Because
Because
he's
he's
rich
rich?
and he can.
Exactly.
I am not rich. I am me.
I am normal.
Meat sack.
I think it would just be cool just to see something that no one, like, barely anyone in the world has ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same
it would
time,
definitely
Trey, have
be
you seen the movie Gravity?
I've heard of it, but I've never watched it. What's it about?
You guys, it's about this girl goes to space and she almost dies.
Ah, so like every other movie?
Let's go.
But yeah,
Well, yeah, I've seen this one before. She gets like lost in the space station,
yeah, it's a good movie. But
and then she
like,
goes insane.
yeah,
Yeah, that's actually I remember that movie. I didn't know it was called Gravity though.
yeah,
That's a really good movie.
it's a fantastic movie.
Craig, did you watch you haven't watched the new Spider-Man movie yet.
No, not yet.
You should watch it. It's so good.
You should watch it so then we can talk about it.
Is it only in theaters right now?
Yeah,
I should probably watch. I'm just gonna wait until it's on like Apple TV or something.
you should pirate it.
That's illegal.
Mm,
It's only illegal if you
go
get
to
caught.
go to international waters.
I mean, what would happen if you did? Like, wait, if you killed someone in international water, what would happen? Who's responsible? For that?
Nothing.
That's kind of interesting.
I don't think anything would happen.
So like, it's like a no man's land. No one can own it.
I mean, well, actually, I don't know because pirates were doing some wacky stuff in the early 2000s off like Somalia, and then the U.S. and like 50,000 other countries ganked them. So
Mhm.
I don't know. That's a good question. Why don't we go? Well, we should test that. We should test our game theory.
Yeah,
Go murder someone in international waters. See if we get prosecuted.
exactly. It's like
Technically, we can't get prosecuted, right? Because nobody's gonna There's no country.
The Atlantis is going to prosecute us.
Yes.
I mean, there's always those things. It's like it's always just weird questions. Like, I just weird. Like, was it like a lawless? Like, let me look up. Is
There's there's a lot of international waters. It'd be
It's
very
true.
easy.
international water lawless? Okay. What would that mean? The seas beyond the high seas are not lawless. They are maritime countries that own the EEZ, also owns the sea life and mineral resources found within it. But it cannot prevent
Whatever.
ships aircrafts, or other vessels from foreign countries from passing in over. So it looks like it's responsible for it, but they can't prevent you from like moving like your ship and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do
So-
you guys think about the current state of the United States of America?
Oof. Now that's a topic.
Oof, yes.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Like, it's going downhill very, very fast.
Yeah, it's tanking.
We're 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 being very we're being very American.
America.
If we just like if we stopped being so like freaking inward focused
Yeah.
and just focused on like something else for like 5 seconds, we'd be fine. Because like everyone always makes the analogy like, oh, America's gonna be the or like, you know, they're not gonna be a world power anymore by 2030 or whatever, like, you know. But like when you look at it, like France was in like mid full on like executing, you know, like head chopping revolution, but then less than like 5 years later, they've gone to like conquered all of Europe with Napoleon. So like, I'm just saying, miracles can happen.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
It's just I mean, yeah, anything can happen. It's weird. Just like I just kind of wish something crazy would just happen and it would solve the problems we need. Because there's a lot of problems.
What do you guys think about Joe Biden?
Ooh,
He's been in the Senate longer than anybody I've ever known.
listen,
That's true.
I don't follow American politics very much.
He had a press conference the other day, and he was like, when I joined the Senate 120 years ago.
Back
It's an
in my
actual quote
days.
by him. He literally was like, I've been in the Senate for 120 years, guys.
Imagine he's actually a time traveler.
He's actually he said the N-word. It's on YouTube. I've watched it. It was in the 80s, so they can't like yeah.
Like I mean, yeah,
No,
80s.
I mean we can still like he can still like get mad at him for it. Like it's not like it just leaves.
Yeah, it definitely just can't just disappear.
Here's the thing, like I only think he was elected because the
The
people.
option.
Yeah, and I think that was the only reason he was elected because people were too afraid of and were too just like over Trump.
Yeah,
Our options just suck. I think that's the only reason he won.
I feel like
And now people are starting to realize that he sucks.
I just feel like it shouldn't be right that a celebrity can just become just can instantly go into office whenever they want. I think that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, I mean, because he tried to run in like 2003, maybe 2000. Yeah, 2000 it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously that didn't go too well. But people still like respected him and stuff.
Yeah.
People don't respect him nowadays. I would say that. Yeah.
When Biden runs, because I think he said he's gonna run again in 24 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be 82 years old.
He's that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that
I
old.
think that would make him.
Yeah, he's 79.
Jesus.
Oldest U.S. presidents.
I looked up how much the president makes, and they make $400,000 per year with an expense account of $50,000.
Yeah.
That is. I feel like in order to get people that actually want to be president, they should probably lower that. It's like
Yeah.
because I mean, that's a lot of money, obviously.
Yeah.
How much? Are they salary? They're probably salary, right?
The president? Yeah.
Yeah, the current salary. I couldn't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure salaried.
I can't imagine them. Imagine they're hourly.
Bruh. JFK has a 0-day post-presidency time span.
Yeah, that's. I can't imagine that now.
How?
What? What was that?
I'm still trying to figure out like who the oldest president is. It's really difficult.
How old is Obama now?
Obama?
He's young. He's like 50 something.
Yeah.
He was like 47, I think, when he became president.
Cause like is he
Barack Obama. He's 60 right now.
60
Yeah.
right now?
He became president when he was 47.
Yeah,
Oh wow,
I'm the best.
he looks really young.
He does.
Yep, Joe Biden is currently the oldest president that we've ever had.
Yeah, I figured.
The top three: Biden at 78, Trump at 70, Ronald Reagan at 69.
Nice.
Oh wow.
So,
So yeah, a lot of them look younger than they actually are. Because I know, like, I feel like Obama was actually a pretty decent president.
Yeah, I mean,
other than like the Middle East stuff, he's pretty okay.
yeah.
And the drone strikes.
They got
Mainly,
Osama bin Laden, which was cool, I guess.
Here, guys, check your DMs real quick.
I don't even know what that word is.
Okay, I checked my DM.
Alright. So, we have a user, and they want to know what kind of games we play.
What kind of games do we play?
I guess we kind of play just everything.
Sea
We
of
have a
Thieves.
user?
Yeah.
Very.
We have
Who?
3 actually.
Yeah.
We do?
Yeah, one of them is me.
But Among a
But we have-
Titan wants to know what kind of games we play and stuff. Yeah, I think.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, we basically play everything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Minecraft.
Me and this other guy are on Xbox, but the names are hard. Have we even done names? Have
I
we
am
introduced
Asher.
ourselves?
I think we've
I'm
done.
Kemper. Other guy's Trey.
Yeah,
Trey's on PC, so that limits our options. But me and Asher are on Xbox, so we're cool.
Yeah.
We play like basically everything, and then we play like Minecraft and stuff and Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, those are basically the main games we play, just solely because they're cross compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we basically play. I mean, like, because we used to live together in we used when we
Not
lived,
like that, but like in like
Oh.
the same area.
No, we all slept in the same
Yeah.
bed.
We all
Same bed,
slept in-
same room.
Yeah, we all used the same shower.
Yeah.
all at once.
At
Gotta
the
save
same
water.
time,
You gotta save water.
there ain't nothing
Exactly.
wrong with kissing the homies goodnight.
That's how you gotta put them to bed somehow. Gotta keep them relaxed.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I do miss like because we used to be in Boy Scouts, but then the whole coronavirus and that changed it pretty fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss those days kind of. No, it's all good.
The good old days.
Yeah,
The good old days of pre-2019.
back in my days.
It all went to hell once 2019 came.
Back in my
Be
days,
honest.
we didn't have to wear these things called masks.
We used to have these things called fidget spinners, and you span them,
Oh, whoa.
and they did absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they were useless. I I mean, I think the reason they were ever made was just to help with people with ADHD.
Yeah, and then they blew up for some reason, and then they started being mass produced.
Yeah, and like people would buy like gold ones.
Yeah.
I remember seeing all the videos on YouTube making a fidget spinner out of lava.
Yo, the 1,000-degree knife videos.
Oh,
You guys remember
there's so many
those?
of them. Oh, nostalgia is so much fun to look at.
It is.
Just to go back in time and just relive memories.
Memories that we cherish.
What was your guys'
And,
favorite pre-COVID activity?
The outdoors without a mask.
Did you guys have to wear masks
Um,
in the troop?
Yes.
Yes, for a little bit.
Yeah, and then near the end, we kind of let go of that.
Yeah.
My
I
troop
mean,
was pretty strict on it.
you remember the sign in Mr. Sutherland's backyard?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
That was questionable.
What do you have?
He had a Trump sign.
Yeah.
Didn't Mr. Sutherland not believe in global warming?
I don't think he does.
I think
Yeah,
he was
I don't
one of those
think he does.
deniers.
Yeah. Makes sense. You put the dots together.
But like, he was a great person.
Yeah.
Do we plan to do a gaming channel? I'm not sure.
I mean,
3 gay men doing a gaming channel. Let's do it.
if we just like record just our normal sessions, like that's content.
Yeah, that's
like
just
We
free
can put it on
content.
something
Patreon.
somewhat interesting usually happens in each time we play.
Yeah.
Patreon.
Oh yeah, subscribe to our Patreon, guys. That's our segue into our Patreon that we literally just created.
Yeah, it doesn't even, it's not even active. Is it? I don't think it's even active yet. But
We
that's
don't
fine.
even have a credit card attached to it.
The minimum
Yeah.
price is $1 million.
Yeah,
Minimum
pretty
price is
strict.
$1.
Hey, Among a
Acceptance rate
Titan.
is low.
Among a
It's
Titan.
$5. It's $5. And then you get the bonus. That's the gaming episode. If you spend $5, you get the gaming episode.
What kind of games would you guys be interested in doing a gaming channel in?
All of them.
All of them?
Sea of Thieves,
I
Minecraft.
was going to say, we could just Sea of Thieves. That could be rather interesting.
Yeah. Among a Titan. Would you want to see that? Because we can do, I mean, basically just whatever, as long as it's cross compatible. Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Because we'll probably play tomorrow. Definitely. 'Cause I mean, unless you guys, I know I'm not busy. And Kemper, you only work Fridays and Tuesdays, right?
Accurate.
And then, so are you busy tomorrow, Kemper?
Perhaps. I'm not actually sure.
Not
Yeah.
sure. Okay, that's reasonable. Yeah, I know I'm probably gonna not be doing anything. And I think you said after you had brunch.
That's
No, I have brunch.
Oh, Among a Titan doesn't know what Sea of Thieves is.
Oh.
It's how would I explain this? It's
It's a pirate game
pirates.
where you do pirate things.
Yeah, you basically just play as a pirate and like it's just more like pirate like folklore.
You fight the Kraken.
Yeah, it's just like common like just
Cracking these nuts. And you also the Megalodon.
that joke.
Have we ever
And,
beat the Kraken? I beat the Kraken recently.
No. Me and Trey tried finding him earlier, but he wouldn't come out.
Yeah,
We found out that if there's like a sport active, like he won't spawn.
yeah,
Like, there's only like one boss at a time.
it's really
That's
annoying.
thing.
interesting.
Yeah.
And they only attack one person at a time.
Yeah.
Like I remember when the game first came out. It was like he's just a pirate sailing the seas, angling sails.
Yeah. There was nothing to do back then.
Oh yeah,
Like, I don't even think like forts gave you money. It was just a thing to do.
I actually think that's true.
It is so easy to get money in this game now.
Alright.
Great.
So it looks like
We should-
our viewer Among a Titan has to go.
One viewer.
Oh, by
We
Among
love
a Titan.
you.
Yeah,
You're cool because you're not us.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Tell all your friends and family about us.
Have a good day, and we might stream tomorrow. We're not sure.
We will stream them. No.
To
I
be
don't know.
decided.
To
But-
be decided.
There's a good chance we'll stream. All right, see
You
ya.
should at Markiplier. I think he would. I think he would respond.
Yeah, I get Markiplier's reaction.
All right, let's tweet at him on the official TP Men Twitter account. I mean, I
Regret
already-
giving you
I
permission.
tweeted out that we were streaming, so
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that was you. I thought that was Trey.
No, that was
I
me.
saw you liked it. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay.
I tweeted it out. I'm a fan. I'm a YouTuber now.
I'm
Or a
on
Twitch
YouTube.
streamer.
Yeah, I mean, like, we could probably give him. Do you think we could convince PewDiePie to sub to us?
I think we could.
Anything's possible.
I think it'd be
Just
pretty
DM
easy.
Melvin. Can we DM him?
We can DM Mr. Beast, yeah.
DM Mr. Beast. Oh, all right, boy.
We be in Squid
We got-
Game.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, we can DM Mr. Beast, right? And
Hey.
then we can ask him, be like, "Yo, can we be on your like thing, right?" For
Will you be on your Squid Game IRL?
Got a proposition. You give money, we give content.
I'd love to see the three of us just join a Mr. Beast thing. That'd be.
It would be amazing.
I don't like. So yeah, I mean, it's almost a guaranteed win because if Chandler's in there, guaranteed win.
Easy claps.
I shall clap you.
And I feel like we would actually be good at like staying in the circle thing. I feel like we'd
Yeah.
actually be good because we don't have lives, and we also camped for a while.
Yeah, we literally have no lives. That's the reason.
Yeah, it would just be like normal camping. Nothing changes.
We should do a camping live stream.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I have a GoPro.
Yeah,
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Nice.
What kind of person would I? What kind of photographer would I be without a GoPro?
Is it waterproof?
Yes.
Oh frick! I put English UK.
What?
I had to pick my language for Lego Marvel Superheroes.
dude, I love that game. I wish that game was online multiplayer.
Honestly,
Dude,
we should have a PvP multiplayer in a Lego game.
Yeah, to spice things up.
You can teabag people.
I would love an online multiplayer Lego game. I feel like that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that would be pretty cool.
Hey guys, speaking of Lego multiplayer, what's the best kind of dog?
German Shepherd. No, I'm joking. I feel like it's all preference.
Well, yeah,
I mean, quite literally.
I'm gonna go with Otis.
Otis is his own breed of dog.
He
Yes.
literally, by definition, is because he's a mutt. But like, we don't even know what he is. He has black spots on his tongue, but like the rest of him looks like a small German Shepherd. But then at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's weird, man.
I like how when
Otis is the best dog.
it comes to dogs, it's like, oh well, it's a purebred mutt. That makes sense, right? But then it's like
It's
when it comes,
either purebred or it's no bread.
and then
That is true.
and then it comes to cats, and it's like, oh, I got an orange one. Mine looks like a tiger.
My kitty, Gray.
I got a gray cat. But dogs like I got a German Shepherd,
Annoying.
Golden Retriever mix.
Hmm.
Have you actually seen one of those?
Corgi.
A Corgi and German Shepherd mix. I wonder what that would look like.
That is. I've seen it. It literally just looks like like a corgi, like the corgi body, so long and short, with just German Shepherd coloring.
Ah, that's kind of sick. Have you guys ever? There's this one photo I saw of a German Shepherd Golden Retriever mix, and it had like the body of a German Shepherd, but like the hair of a Golden Retriever. It just looked like a dog you could just hug. I mean, a lot of dogs could. My
Yeah.
like if I could, I mean, like I'm a cat guy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I prefer cats just because cats. I feel like because it's like kind of like a game. Because if a cat trusts you, you know you did something right.
Yeah.
But if a dog trusts you, that's just because you're existing.
And you give him food.
We threw stocks at Kemper's cat.
Yeah, you did some questionable things. to
Hey!
that.
Don't just blame me. You helped too.
I was a witness.
A witness, a victim, even.
Exactly. I felt assaulted.
You guys, I'm assuming you guys are dog people.
Yes.
I'm both, but I lean more towards dogs.
Yeah. I'm just mostly a cat person, but I don't hate dogs. That's always when people are
Yeah.
like, it's like, oh, you hate dogs? Well, I didn't say that. I hate certain dogs.
Exactly.
Chihuahuas are awful. Just because
Yeah, chihuahuas suck.
they're just loud and ankle biters.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've always kind of wanted to get like a bird when I'm older, like a cockatoo maybe.
Birds are evil.
Yeah.
Birds
Hmm.
are evil. They're very mischievous, but they're just I don't know. They're cute.
That's just a lie.
You ever watched the dodo? There's so many cute birds on
They're
there.
extinct.
Well, yeah, you're right, but I'm talking about the YouTube channel.
No.
Yeah, they sort of like rescued animals and stuff, and just animals being happy.
Didn't the dodo go extinct because like humans?
Yeah, we hunted it.
Because they were flightless birds, so they were basically just dumb chickens,
When did you
Yeah.
even dumber chickens. Like humanity killed a lot of animals.
USA.
USA. I don't know if it's the US just in general, but number one. Because I can't remember the last time an animal went extinct. I'm gonna look it up. Last or most recent animal extinction. The most exciting animal. No. I misclicked. So according to this, the splendid poison frog, its extinction date was 2020.
Jeez.
That is, yeah, it's called the splendid poison frog.
Bro.
Oh, this bird died called I think it's the Sphinx maca. I probably butchered that. And they're just like they're like they're the same bird. You ever watch the movie Leo?
Yeah.
The bird in that movie, the big birds, they actually went extinct in real life.
I love
Really?
I love Rio.
Yeah, they're fully extinct now.
That is sad.
That sucks.
Yep. They recently extinct from the Rio, South. And okay, that's a lot of words. I don't speak. But it was from Brazil in 2019. Wow. They were planning to release them into the wild, but just they got killed off so fast. That's sad. And a lot of rhinos have been dying too, just because of poachers.
Yeah.
Oh, have you guys ever seen a manta ray?
I did once.
Yeah.
I would love to swim with one. Because they seem like they're like gentle giants, literally.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you could say that with like a lot of like sea creatures, though,
yeah, like a whale shark. There's just so
or just a whale. Yeah.
because they're gigantic, terrifying, but they're so gentle.
Yeah.
It's just like it'd just be so cool to like swim with one. Cause like I don't think actually I don't think there's ever been a reported incident of a whale shark hurting someone.
Yeah. Probably not.
I don't even know why. Why are they called whale sharks? Like, they don't look like sharks.
Yeah, they kind of just look like whales.
I think it's because they have the one fin, like that
Yeah.
goes up.
Oh, that makes
Okay,
sense.
I guess from like a side angle it looks like a shark, but then
Yeah.
from like a top view it looks more like a whale, and it's spotted,
Yeah.
so that's nice. Like, and like they have like the bristle teeth, so they can't actually like hurt you. Have you ever? There's a story from a guy, a fishing boat or a fishing raft, I should say.
What
And
about a fishing raft?
there was these people. I'm not sure where they originated from, but they ran a fishing raft where they catch fish and stuff for a living. And one of them was going to get married soon, but they didn't have enough money just from the raft and selling the fish because they weren't getting enough
Yeah.
fish. Something was like driving them away almost. But then one day, a whale shark came by, kind of just studied what they were doing, just kind of watching them, and eventually, the whale shark kind of helped move the fish towards the nets, and so they could catch more fish. And in return, the people would give the whale shark some of the fish they caught. So it was like a net gain, like it was beneficial for both. All the whale shark had to do is spin in circles, pretty much.
Yeah.
See, like there's plenty of like beautiful sea creatures, and then there's the ones that aren't so beautiful. Like
Yeah.
oh yeah, this one the blob. You know, everyone knows what blobfish looks like, right?
Yeah.
Well, it turns out that's not actually what they look like. That's the result of bringing them from the ocean, from the bottom of the surface, and it just makes them melt pretty much.
Yeah.
But if you look up like a
They're
blobfish
like
in the water,
designed to be at like the bottom of with all that pressure and stuff.
yeah, after extreme tissue damage, and as soon as you pull it up, it just destroys what it looks like.
Yeah.
Because if you look up blobfish in the water, they look nothing like the dead version of themselves. Because they look like a normal fish then. Yeah, just so many weird things. Like, I wonder how many sea
Well,
animals
look,
gone
they
extinct.
do look weird. Like,
They look
in
more
the water.
natural when they're alive, obviously. Because like everyone like, I've always just thought blobfish were ugly, but I mean, when they're under the water and alive and healthy, they're not that bad actually. They look more like a.
It looks like a fish.
It looks like a fish.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh wow, there's some good images. There's something, and there's also like, oh, that fish is terrifying. Like, there's so many terrifying. Like, I'm gonna look up terrifying fish.
The ocean is interesting because we know less about the ocean than we do our own like solar system.
Yeah, we know it's easier to send someone to space than go to the bottom of the ocean.
Exactly.
Because like in space,
It's the
The ocean
same
is
technology.
terrifying.
because the
Just
ocean.
build a rocket that goes just into the earth.
Well, about that. I mean, like, because like I feel like the reason it's easier to go to space than it is to go to the bottom of the ocean is the ocean. You gotta deal with pressure, water, acid, temperature, animals. Like if a giant like creature sees a giant moving thing, it's gonna try to attack it.
Yeah.
But then in space, you don't gotta worry about much. Just you gotta keep yourself pressurized and have a way to go forward.
There's a little bit more to it than that, but for the most part, yes.
Same thing. Close enough.
Exactly.
There's so many crazy like how many I wonder how many sea animals we don't know exist. How many sea animals? How many sea animals die from plastic? So over 1 million marine animals are killed by plastic each year. And if there's 100 million tons of plastic in the ocean,
Right.
that's a lot of math. I'm too lazy to do the math. Well, because like I don't know how many sea animals are not discovered. Have not been discovered. So scientists estimate that the 91% of the ocean species have yet to be classified, and 80% of our ocean is unmapped. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just like there's nothing like. It's like always weird like when you see videos of like a giant or a small submarine going down there and just exploring.
Yeah.
All kinds of crazy things. How you feeling, Asher?
Good. I'm sending you guys a video in the group chat
What's that?
that relates to the topic at hand.
World War II?
Was it?
Yeah, it's a video sent by you.
Oh, really? I'm about to see something.
In 2021, almost 1 year ago.
Oh, that's the one about caves.
Is that the cave one? I didn't remember if it was the cave one or the ocean one.
What one? What are we talking about?
No, there's a. Here, let me find it.
I was just about to look at that. Yeah.
Trey, do you know what the Lassophobia is?
Yeah.
Isn't that the fear of oceans?
It's the fear of what's in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
More or less the fear of not knowing what's in the ocean.
Yeah,
Like-
okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Like,
fucking
one of the-
did.
Yeah. Because, like, yeah. Like, it's like when you, like, go swimming in, like, open ocean and you look down. Like, I can't do that. I will
Yeah,
and die.
When I go in the ocean, I have to. I hate going to other places I can't see the bottom. And if my
Yeah.
feet touch the ground, then I feel safe. But if the ground's like that
Exactly.
weird sand mud, I can't do that.
I can't, dude.
But like, a part of me always wants to go to a coral reef and just scuba dive. Just go
Yeah.
around. Maybe even free dive just to see, because like there's light there at least. You can see. That's probably one of my goals. Sometime on my bucket list I want to do. I want to explore,
Go to a thing.
just explore something. Go in the water, explore like a shipwreck or something.
Yeah.
Because I know the term xenophobia. It's
Isn't that fear
modern
of
meaning.
just like others?
What was that?
Isn't that just like fear of like foreigners?
Xenophobia.
Yeah, or no, wait. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it means in modern terms. But its original term, it was much broader. It just means fear of the unknown. So then that's what it
Really?
meant. But then like they more modernized it, and the world just started using it fear of strangers or foreigners.
Yeah.
And so if we're using like, I feel like everyone would be afraid of something they don't know. Like how could you not?
Yeah.
Unless you have like that. I know some people are born without the ability to sense fear, which is like that's kind of cool, but it's also like a terrible thing to not have.
Yeah.
There's many reasons to fear. Like if you're being chased by an animal and you're not scared, you're not gonna run as fast.
Yeah.
But then you're gonna try to probably fight it and do something stupid.
Yeah.
If you could choose any superpower, what would it be?
Ashley, you go.
Controlled time.
Time.
Like
That'd be pretty cool.
pause it, like go forward, go backward, speed it up, just to like see what would happen.
Just have the power to do whatever you want.
I mean, I
Yeah.
just like to imagine it, just like you could just like pause time, and then
Mhm.
just cheat on a test.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And like they could just in the middle of class, if you're tired, you take a 6-hour nap, and it turns out it's just only a minute nap for everyone else. But for you, it's 6 hours.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because like there's an actual time traveler formula. If you look up time travel formula, you can actually calculate it. It's not very easy to follow, but you can technically. What about you, Kemper? What would be your superpower?
Probably like, oh man, probably like teleportation or like invisibility.
That'd be pretty cool.
You'd be
feel like-
sneaky.
Yeah, I feel like what I would do is just have the ability to control like the entire universe, to control it, to bend it to my will.
Seems OP.
Exactly. I can no clip through anything I want.
What's that?
Though you
one?
want to become God. That's what you want to do here. Trey.
Yes, that's exactly what I
That's
want.
a dream.
But I wouldn't use it to be evil. I wouldn't be greedy with it. Because if I could cure world hunger just snapping my fingers, easily I would do that. Give everyone the most luxurious life easily. I mean, there's an entire universe out there. We have so many planets and galaxies.
Yeah.
Just like, want to like, there's almost like none of them. We barely touched any of the planets. We're a speck. Actually, we're not even a speck. We're like a molecule in a loaf of bread.
There you go, boys. I sent a YouTube video in the group chat for us. That's the superpower we should all strive for.
Magic keyboard.
It's a 9-year-old video.
Is that Matt?
Oh god.
Is that Matt Pat?
It's Smosh.
Looks like Matt Pat.
No. This was like pre-Matt Pat. Actually, no, it was Matt Pat, like the original.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he finds a keyboard that allows him to manipulate the real world by using computer shortcuts. That'd be pretty cool. It's like you want to delete someone, you just highlight them, delete.
That'd be interesting.
I'm trying to
Here's
think.
the thing with like God, it would be extremely lonely. Um, as a famous YouTuber once said, it's lonely at the top. PewDiePie.
But then if you're a god,
Uh,
I mean, you can make other gods. Because if you have control of everything, then you could just make.
why would you make other gods? Because couldn't they then like pull a Bible and like try to go against you?
They could like.
Like,
I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen like there's Have you guys ever watched Kirk's art? The
what is it?
in a nutshell.
Yes.
They have a video.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah,
a
he's
video.
cool.
I think it's called The Egg, something like that, and it talks about this like that
Yes!
scenario.
Dude, that video. That
I know.
video gave me an existential crisis.
I know it's. I mean, they always make good content. They've never made a bad.
They do, but like that one in particular.
Yeah, that
like,
one was so good. It's like
That was so deep.
It's a 2-year-old video.
I'm trying to
Like,
find it.
what, like, you're just reincarnated as every human who's ever
Yeah.
lived. Or
Yeah,
you're
it's-
Hitler and all of Hitler's 6 million Jews that he killed. Like, dude, that line got
Yeah.
me. I don't know why.
It's like you're every single person. You're the guy who killed Hitler and saved Hitler.
Kill Hitler.
Didn't Hitler kill Hitler?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hitler
Yeah.
killed Hitler.
Oh wait, this is Andy
But
Weir's.
yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it's
Wait, I just
like
realized
you're the guy who, you're Osama bin Laden, and you're the guy who flew into the World Trade Center.
this story is actually by Andy Weir.
Who's that?
He made the motion book and stuff.
Really?
And yeah, he's the. Have you ever read the motion?
No,
Yeah.
I've seen the movie.
Yeah, I don't really read books, but I highly recommend you watch or read his books. Like, his books have it's like realistic sci-fi. I love his book so much. His new one's great. I never recommend books, so you know what I'm saying a lot.
Yeah.
I hate reading. His books just hit different. Cause like it has so much realism in it. Like
Yeah.
in his newest one, like one of my favorite things about it is there's a part where he's in space and he's in a spaceship, right? And he's meeting an alien for the first time. And he's been sitting in his cockpit for so long that he got bored. And then he starts thinking, like in the book, it talks about how he's starting to think about like humans will adapt to anything. If we will get bored of anything very quickly. And so like you're just sitting there in a spaceship about to meet an alien and you're bored. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've watched the short story by The Egg. The Egg's such a good short story. Because it's like, I mean, you're just being reincarnated.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the top comments is, why did 45,000 people dislike their own video?
That's funny.
But now there's no dislike button anymore. Or dislike counter, I'd say.
Yeah, that's dumb.
I
That's
hate
actually
that.
stupid.
Yeah, it was such a terrible decision.
Everybody's still complaining about it, like to this day.
And they should be, yeah. Like I feel like,
And we just won't change it.
because like here's the thing, there is a video going around that is the season 2 of Squid Games. Obviously, it's fake. Everyone knows that, but apparently not, because it has 32 like million views and like likes, and those likes could be bots for all we know. But we
Yeah.
won't know because there's no discount ratio, so it's like we just won't know.
I mean, I remember all the videos that were like that were like perfectly balanced likes and dislikes.
Yeah, and so that's like
Like-
then you're just like, I gotta see what's that now.
Yeah.
If I see a video that had like balanced dislikes, of course I'm gonna see that. Oh, you can actually you can install an extension for Chrome that returns the YouTube dislike. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna install it. Your return to this has been added. Okay, I'm gonna refresh my browser.
Hi.
Oh, it actually has dislikes now. Well, that's really easy.
Really?
Yeah, so apparently they still count the thing, but they won't show you.
Yeah, because you can still see it. Like, if you're the YouTuber, you can still see the like and dislike counter.
Yeah, but I just installed an extension that just lets me use it all again.
Mm.
Yeah, let me go to Logan Paul, see if it's real. If it's Logan Paul, then it's gonna be like mega downvoted.
Kimmy? I'm here.
Okay, it's actually pretty normal. What's a very disliked video? Oh, YouTube Rewind.
It's every day, bro.
It's every day, bro. With the Disney Channel flow. YouTube Rewind. Is it this one that has? Yeah, 20 million dislikes. Wow. Yeah. I even disliked it. That was terrible. But I think we should probably wrap up the first ever podcast.
Woohoo.
Woohoo! I think we've been recording for 1 hour and 16 minutes. So I think this is a good finishing point for our first ever podcast.
We did good.